Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the Lakers playing the Houston Rockets this evening, 7 p.m. Pacific, here in Los Angeles, 10 p.m. Eastern. Very happy about that because that means it's a regular game, as in not at 5 o'clock or 4:30 or 12 or whatever the hell they want to do. Sick of that. But yeah, man, we did the usual. Watch 5 highlights on these teams, and then we'll go over the teams I watched, the games that I watched highlights on. Uh, in sequence from furthest back to most recent. So on 321, the Rockets played the Heat in, I believe it was Miami. And that game went 102-98. The Rockets got the victory. And we'll start with the team stats. 38 73 for 52%, for the Miami Heat. 39 84 for 46% for the Rockets. The Rockets shot 50% from the three, 14 of 28. That's not exactly their strength, but it's what they did that game. And 41% from the field, 10 to 24 from the three. 10 to 24 for the Heat for 41%. Excuse me. Now, the Rockets did not shoot the free throw well at all. Now, they got the victory, but man, did they miss 11 free throws. 10 of 21 for 47%. That's about as low as I've seen a team shoot free throws with that type of value. I haven't seen that very often. The Heat only got to the line 14 times, but they hit 12 of them. The rebounding differential, 46 to 34 plus 11, or should I say 12 for the Rockets. 15 offensive rebounds for the Rockets, 5 for the Heat. 25 assists for the Heat, 14 for the Rockets, 17 steals for the Rockets, one of the best defensive teams in basketball. 8 steals for the Heat, 4 blocks for the Rockets, 5 for the Heat. Turnovers were a little substantial. The Heat had 21 turnovers, 24 points off of those turnovers. You do not want that type of Kobe. And 17 turnovers for the Rockets, 15 points conceded off of those. The Rockets do get back. They have all the athletes in the world, young legs everywhere. They get back. So you probably need to understand how quickly they set up their defense. Yeah. 16 fast break points for the Rockets, 10 for the Heat. 40 points in the paint for the Rockets, 44 for the Heat. The Heat at one point had a 11-point lead and blew it, and the Rockets had a 10-point lead at one point in this game. All right, so let's get into the box score. Amen Thompson, 18 points, 7 steals, 1 block, 5 assists, 9 rebounds, 3 offensive boards, 8 of 14 from the field, no threes attempted. Amen Thompson is fantastic, man. And when you look back on the draft, Wemby goes 1, he probably goes 2. I know a lot of people still like Brandon Miller. Injuries have kind of robbed him a little bit, but he's still a killer. But I'd take Amen Thompson over him. I'd take Amen Thompson over Scoot. I'd take Amen Thompson over anybody not named Wemby in that draft at this point. Amen Thompson should have been taken second overall, period. Dylan Brooks, 4 of 11 from the field, 1 of 7 from the 3, 11 points, 3 steals, 1 rebound in that particular matchup. Alpi Sengun shot poorly, 4 of 15 from the field, and he missed all of his free throws over 4. 8 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 2 assists, 10 boards, 5 offensive rebounds. Probably as bad as it gets for Alpi, to be honest with you. But he did still have 5 offensive rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Still turns out to be a pretty good game. And they won. Fred VanVleet, boy, did he shoot well. 13 of 17 from the field, 9 of 11 from 3. 37 points, 3 steals, 3 assists, and 0 rebounds. People forget this dude's an NBA champion. Won a championship with the Toronto Raptors and Kawhi and them. Fred VanVleet is the truth, and he's going to be a headache. He's going to be a real headache. Jalen Green, bad shooting night as well. 3 of 13 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. 6 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. He tends to have these type of games, man. 32 minutes of play. Jalen Green can tend to disappear, and that is exactly what he did in Miami. Jabari Smith, 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3. 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 11 points, 6 rebounds. He's in a nice little groove, so we're going to have to pay attention to that young fella. Terry Eason, another one of the fantastic young players. 27 minutes of play, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc, 7 points, 2 assists, 8 rebounds, 4 turnovers, 3 offensive boards there for Terry. It's unfortunate that Terry's on this team, to be honest with you, because he's a starter in this league. He really is, in my opinion. He is definitely a starting small forward in basketball. Who knows how good he actually is. He's just stuck in a trash role, just like a lot of players on this team, for which the Rockets have been just throwing so many picks into the fray, picking up from teams that have ultimately mortgaged all of them. So you got a guy like Reed Shepard, was what, 3rd overall this year that they got that pick, and he hasn't even played very much at all this season. So like, it's, Cam Whitmore sitting there as a bench player, role player. They they have a plethora of high-level upside talent, young people that they put in these little bitty roles based on their draft wealth. So I don't like it, but it does make for them being a very dangerous basketball team. They only went 7 deep in this game. A lot of good players did not play, and they're players that should be in other places, to be honest with you. So that's what I got to say about the Rockets in that particular game. The Miami Heat had a big game from Andrew Wiggins. He went off 10 of 13 from the field, 2 of 4 from behind the arc, 8 of 9 from the free throw line for 30 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 assists, and 2 boards. Wiggins can tend to have these type of games. He plays well against us. We know that. Bam Adebayo, 6 of 13 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 16 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. For Bam, Khalil Ware, 7 of 10, 2 of 2 from 3, 16 points, 14 boards, 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 blocks. This is a huge game for the Rook. He's going to be a stud, man. I don't think it's going to surprise too many people. They said his motor wasn't any good, but you send him to Miami, and he's fired up playing under Spoelstra next to Bam. Khalil Ware looks fantastic. Tyler Hero, 3 of 11 from the field. Ouch. 0 of 1 from behind the arc. Ouch. 8 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. How is Tyler Hero only attempting 1 3? 6 turnovers on top of that? It's a terrible game for Tyler Hero. He and Jalen Green are kind of mirroring one another in a lot of ways. You don't know what you're going to get out of them from night to night. They're probably all-stars when they fully develop. I think Hero actually was an all-star this year. I don't know, whatever. Either way, Jaime Jaquez, 2 of 5 from the field, 4 points, 2 assists, 2 boards, and 1 block. Only 15 minutes of play for Jaime. Kevin Love had 6 minutes, didn't do a thing with that except for foul once. Robinson, 2 of 5 from the field, over 3 from behind the arc for 4 points, 2 assists. Haywood Highsmith shot well, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 4 from behind the arc, 8 points, 4 steals for Haywood, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. It's a nice role player in this league. Davion Mitchell's now with the Heat, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 12 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds for off night, 3 turnovers as well. And Alec Burks came in 4 minutes, missed a 3, and sat down. So that's what happened there. You had some bad games from some people. We had some really good games from some people, but ultimately Fred VanVleet shot the Houston Rockets out of their free throw woes. That's kind of what I see there. And that is pretty much all there needs to be said about that basketball game. Yeah. All right, let's go on. Next up, Denver Nuggets. Shorthanded, no Jokic. Somehow beat the Houston Rockets in Houston. 116, 111. Don't really know how they did this, but they pulled it off, man. It was a Jamal Murray game. That's what it was. It was a Jamal Murray game. So, 44 of 87 for the Nuggets, 50% from the field, 10 of 21 for the Nuggets, 47 from the 3, 47%. 39 of 89 for the Rockets from the field, 43%, 11 of 34 for the Rockets from the 3, 32%. The Rockets got to the line 34 times, hit 22 of them again, missed a lot of free throws. So that's something that we noticed. 2 games in a row, they've been terrible from the free throw line, 64%. And the Nuggets didn't shoot much better, 18 of 26 for 69%. Both teams rebounded the ball a whole lot. 45 for the Rockets, 43 for the Nuggets, 16 offensive ones for the Rockets, 10 of them for the Nugs. The Nuggets had 28 assists to the Rockets 25, 5 steals to the Rockets 4 steals, 4 blocks to the Rockets 7 blocks, and 9 turnovers, 15 points conceded off of those for the Nuggets, 6 turnovers, and only 6 points conceded off of those for the Rockets. They didn't turn the ball over a lot, and they did get back on defense in most of those situations. So you got to be careful with this team thinking you're going to get fast breaks on them. They faster than you, a lot faster than you. All right, 14 fast break points for the Nuggets. The Rockets did not accredit themselves a single fast break point, the Rockets didn't. That's absolutely weird. 14 for the Nugs, 0 for Houston. 52 points in the paint for the Nuggets, 50 for Houston. And the Nuggets had a 19-point lead in this game at one point, and the Houston Rockets blew a 9-point lead to lose the game by 5. So the box score will tell you just what I said, man. Jamal Murray, 39 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, plus 19, 15 of 28 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. That's Jamal Murray for you. We know him well. We don't like him very much because he always kicks our tail. Aaron Gordon, 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc, 13 points, 1 steal, 8 assists, and 4 boards for Aaron Gordon, plus 9. Pretty good game there. Michael Porter, 7 of 16 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc, 17 points, 9 boards, 2 assists, 4 of those boards offensive rebounds. DeAndre Jordan, 5 of 7. He was catching all types of lobs in this game. He was crazy. I don't know how he's playing like this. 11 points, 15 boards, 3 of them offensive boards, 4 assists, and 1 steal for DeAndre Jordan in year 35. This is ridiculous, man. He needs to be drug tested. I kid, but I don't. Christian Brown, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 11 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds there. Zeke Naji, 1 of 2 from the field, 2 points, 1 assist, 1 steal in just 12 minutes. Peyton Watson, 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3, 9 points, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 5 assists for Watson. Russell Westbrook, 24 minutes of play, 5 of 11 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line for 14 points, 5 turnovers, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds for Russ. And Jalen Pickett checked in but did not do anything. All right, and for the losing Houston Rockets, Amen Thompson, 5 of 11 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc, missed all 4 of his free throws, 11 points, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 6 rebounds, 3 of them offensive boards. Dillon Brooks, 8 of 12 from the field, 5 of 8 from the 3, 21 points, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. Dillon Brooks was not Dillon Brooks in this one. He was hitting all kinds of shots. Alperen Sengun, 6 of 15 from the field, or 1 from 3, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Triple-double for Alpi, 17 points, 10 assists, 14 boards, 3 of them offensive boards, 2 steals, 1 block, and only no turnovers accredited to Alpi. So he played really well, but shot poorly. 6 of 15 is not good. Fred VanVleet, after having a fantastic shooting night, the very next night, 2 of 12. 2 of 12 from the field, 1 of 8 from the 3, 7 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Highly inconsistent stuff there. Jalen Green, 8 of 22 from the field, 3 of 12 from the 3, 11 of 14 from the free throw line. So, of course, they sent him to the line to make up for the bad shooting night so that he can get 30 points, 5 assists, and 2 boards. I don't know, man. Jabari Smith, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Terry Eason, in 15 minutes of play, 2 of 3 from the field, 2 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. And Steven Adams, big game. Huge game from Steven Adams. When Adams and Sengun play like this, it's very difficult to beat the Rockets, so kudos to the Denver Nuggets for finding a way to do that. 6 of 10 from the field for Steven Adams, 14 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks for Adams. So you got Sengun and Adams going for double-doubles, killing on the glass, and you still win, you know you did something. Got to give DeAndre Jordan a lot of credit for offsetting that, and of course Jamal Murray for shooting them down. And so that's how that game went, man. The Houston Rockets aren't going to lose too many games when they play like this. But when you have people at the same time for the Rockets shooting very poorly, it offsets the fact that they're killing on the glass. So that's really what it was. Dillon Brooks could not shoot them out of that. Alpi and Steven Adams couldn't rebound them out of that. Fred VanVleet and Jalen Green were just awful from behind the arc. And that's really what the story was. Bad shooting. And that's pretty much the end of the story. Let's move on to the next basketball game for the Houston Rockets. And give me a second because I clicked on the Nuggets accidentally. We're going to keep pushing. All right, the next game was a snooze fest for me in the highlights. I did not enjoy watching this matchup between the Houston Rockets and the Atlanta Hawks. I was just bored out of my mind at that point. But nevertheless, this is what we sat through. The Atlanta Hawks shot a lot of shots. 43 of 103 for 41% from the field. 15 of 49 from 3 for 30% from the 3. That's just a lot of hoisting, not a whole lot of hitting. And the Houston Rockets, 42 of 93 for 45% from the field and 11 of 39 for 28% from 3. So they continued to shoot poorly from behind the arc as a team. They shot free throws better, 26 of 29 for the Rockets, 89%, so that's better for them. And 13 of 15 for the Hawks, 86%. Free throw differential is noteworthy. The Rockets rebound the ball very well, 51 to 42. A lot of brick shots, a lot of boards pulled down. 14 offensive boards for the Rockets, 18 offensive boards for the Hawks. So the Hawks found a way to out-rebound them on the offensive glass despite getting killed on the glass in total. The Hawks had a lot of assists, 32 to 17 there. 8 steals for both teams, 1 block for the Hawks, 2 blocks for Houston. 14 turnovers for the Hawks, 15 points conceded off of those. 16 turnovers for the Rockets, 22 points conceded off of those. So not a good transition defensive game for the Rockets in this one. Gave up more than what I expect to see from them in that way. 13 fast break points for Atlanta, 11 for Houston, 52 points in the paint for the Hawks, 54 for the Rockets. 26 fouls for the Hawks, 12 for the Rockets. So that'll tell you what happened there. And the Rockets were up by 25 at one point. And the Hawks blew a 7-point lead in a 7-point loss. So, Let's look at the box score, man. Onyeka Okongwu, clean glass, pretty good, man. 14 points, 15 boards, 5 offensive boards, 3 assists there for him. Zachary Risachet, 0 of 6 from 3, not very good, but 8 of 16 from the field, pretty good. 18 points, 1 assist, and 4 rebounds. So, yeah, that's what that was for the first overall pick, plus 6. Mohamed Gay, 4 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds on 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from behind the arc. Only 9 minutes of play for Mohamed. Trae Young, 7 of 17 from the field, 3 of 7 from the 3, 19 points, 12 assists, 1 steal, and 1 rebound, 5 turnovers, minus 18. Not Trae's best game, but he still got 12 assists, a double-double. That's a ho-hum game for Trae Young, believe it or not. Dyson Daniels, 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 6 from behind the arc, 19 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds, and 4 steals. Dyson Daniels was huge, a plus 10 in this game for the Hawks in a losing effort. A gentleman by the name of Barlow, I'm not really sure who that is. Dominic Barlow. Yeah, young player, wears number 0. He was 1 of 4 from the field for the Hawks, 2 points. 4 fouls, got in foul trouble, 3 boards there as well. George Niang shot the ball pretty well, 3 of 7 from the field, 4 of 9 from behind the arc for 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Of course, the Hawks got him in a trade with the Cavaliers, sending Hunter to Cleveland, also bringing back LeVert as well, who was 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from behind the arc, 5 points, 1 steal, and 1 rebound in a poor shooting effort for Caris. He's better than that. Tre Mann, remember him from the Clippers? Yeah, he was in the Bogdanovich trade. He's now a Hawk. 25 minutes of play, 7 of 12 from the field, 2 of 5 from behind the arc, 16 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 4 rebounds. 2 of those were offensive glass pull downs for Tre Mann, or Terrence Mann, excuse me. Tre's over there in OKC, I think. I think he's still there. Whatever. Either way, Garrison Matthews, 0 of 3 from 3, 6 minutes of play, and Victor Krejci, 1 of 2 from 3, 5 points, 1 block, 1 assist, and 1 rebound for Victor. In a losing effort for the Hawks. All right, let's look at the winners here. Terry Eason had a double-double. Clean glass, pretty good. 10 points, 1 steal, 14 boards, 5 offensive rebounds. 3 of 10 from the field, 0 of 3 from behind the arc for Terry Eason. Not very good. Shooting in 25 minutes of play. Dylan Brooks got back to his shooting woes. 2 of 7 from 3, 3 of 9 from the field, 10 points, 2 steals, 2 assists for Dylan Brooks. Alpi Sengun continues to miss shots, 8 of 19 from the field, 0 of 2 from the 3, 18 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 5 assists, 9 boards, 2 of them offensive rebounds. Alpi's not shooting that great. Am I tripping? Or is he missing a lot of shots from night to night to night from the field? Is it layups? Is he missing? What's going on there? Fred VanVleet continued shooting poorly, 5 of 14 from the field, 3 of 8 from the 3, 8 of 8 from the free throw line, made up for it. Didn't the refs give him that? Of course they did. 21 points. 3 assists, 4 rebounds, plus 13 for Fred VanVleet on a not-so-good shooting night. Jalen Green shot a lot. 14 of 24 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3, 32 points, 5 turnovers, 2 steals, 4 assists, and 11 boards. He definitely pulled down glass. 41 minutes of play is a lot. He was out there. He was doing a lot. Got a lot done, even though he shot poorly from 3. Jabari Smith, 5 of 12 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3, 17 points, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 5 boards for Jabari. 33 minutes of play. Steven Adams, 25 minutes of play, 2 of 2 from the field, 7.7 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 offensive boards. That's where he's going to hurt us tonight. We know that already. I don't even have to tell you guys. We don't have an answer for Steven Adams. None at all. Aaron Holiday, 2 of 3 from the 3, 6 points, 1 block, 1 assist, 1 rebound. For Aaron Holiday, the Rockets chose to only go 7 deep again, man. They got all these young players that they really, really have not playing a whole lot of minutes, man. It's just a whole lot of coaches' decision. So I don't know. I don't understand it. But it is what it is. They won the game, so I'm sure they're happy. And we move on from that one. So the next game was against the Utah Jazz. Now look, man, I got to say something before we go into this game. The Houston Rockets are having a soft schedule right now. Are you guys seeing all of this? They're playing trash after trash in the trash. And mind you, this is just 5 games, the last 5 games they played. This has been going on for about 3 weeks. They just had the softest schedule known to man. Now that tells me that they had a very difficult schedule throughout the course of the season, which you have to be impressed with given the fact they were number 2 throughout the course of the first half of the season for a good portion of the time in the Western Conference. But make no mistake about it, they most definitely have had the easiest schedule of anybody in the month of March. This has been absolutely absurd. How much softness they've had to endure. They're playing on rookie mode every night. I think we're the best team they've seen in like a month. So I just want to say that, man, they beat up on the Utah Jazz rather easily, 121, 110. This was a game that was what it was, man, going up against the tanking Jazz. The Jazz shot better, but it didn't matter. So 47 of 102 for the Houston Rockets. They attempted 102 shots, 46% from the field. 12 of 37 from the three, 32% there. Meanwhile, the Utah Jazz barely attempted any shots, 43 of 79, which is very low volume, 54% from the field, 11 of 23 from the three, 47% from the three. So they barely got any shots up. We got to see how bad that rebound total actually was. Probably wasn't great. 13 of 17 from the free throw line for the Jazz, 76%, 15 of 19 for the Rockets, 78% from the free throw line. Yeah. Plus 18 for the Rockets on the boards, 51 to 33. And the Rockets had 18 offensive rebounds to the Jazz 3. So we know the Jazz don't rebound the ball well at all. We saw that in the last game where we broke them down against the Memphis Grizzlies. And they didn't hardly rebound the ball. This is just them carrying forward, being an awful rebounding team right now. 26 assists for the Rockets, 29 for the Jazz, 7 steals for the Rockets, 5 for the Jazz, 5 for both teams on the block side of things. 9 turnovers, 9 points conceded off of those for the Rockets, 16 turnovers, 19 points conceded off of those for the Jazz. As we see, the Rockets do not turn the ball over very much consistently, but then again, who are they playing against? So 14 fast break points for the Rockets, 20 for Utah, 62 points in the paint for the Rockets, 52 for Utah. And the Rockets were up by 15 at one point. The Utah Jazz had a 2-point lead probably early on. All right, let's look at the winners. Amen Thompson, 15 points, 2 steals, 5 assists, 10 boards, 3 of them offensive boards, 7 of 11 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc. For Amen, Dylan Brooks, 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from behind the arc, 10 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 3 boards. For Dylan Bricks, as I like to call him, Alpi Sengun, still missing field goals here and there, but I guess this is a better shooting night for him. 11 of 19 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 11 of 13 from the free throw line. So he got to the line 13 times, hit 11 of them, got himself 33 points, 2 blocks, 2 assists, and 10 boards, 4 of them offensive glass. Fred VanVleet continues to shoot poorly after that fantastic shooting performance against Miami. He ain't shot well since. 1 of 10 from the free field, 1 of 7 from the 3, 4 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 6 assists, 1 rebound. We're going to see how this year plays out. If I'm the Rockets, I'm probably moving him. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm probably moving Fred. Jalen Green, 8 of 20 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, 21 points, 6 assists, 8 rebounds, 4 of them offensive glass. Keep Jalen Green off the offensive glass. I can live with Sengun. I can live with guys like Jabari Smith and, of course, Steven Adams on the glass. They can do that. Keep this. Amen Thompson's going to rebound on the offensive glass. Keep Jalen Green off the offensive glass, man. That's all I got to say. Keep him off of it. Jabari Smith, double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds for him, 1 assist, plus 6 in 26 minutes of play. 4 of 12 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3 for Jabari. Terry Easton had 30 minutes tonight in this game, 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3 for 15 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. Excuse me. Jack Landale, or Jack Landale, I don't know how to say that name necessarily. 14 minutes of play, 5 of 7 from the field, 10 points, 1 steal, 3 rebounds. And Aaron Holiday had 2 points, 1 steal, and 1 assist, and 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc. For the winning Houston Rockets and for the non-rebounding Utah Jazz, Filipowski, man, 33 minutes of play, 5 of 10 from the field, 1 of 5 from behind the arc, 16 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 4 assists, and 7 boards for a good rookie. Really good rookie. Cody Williams, 2 of 6 from the field, 4 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. It's good they finally getting him some minutes. 20 minutes of play for Cody. Walker Kessler, 26 minutes of play, 1 of 3 from the field, 2 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 2 assists, 9 boards for Walker Kessler. Colin Sexton, 9 of 20 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 21 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. It is a shame he is not on a winning team. Isaiah Collier, 7 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3, 16 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 5 assists, and 1 rebound for another very good rookie. KJ Martin, 3 of 4 from the field, 6 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Also played some pretty good defense in the highlights I saw. He wasn't bad. Bryce Sensabaugh, 24 minutes of play, 6 of 6 from the field, 5 of 5 from the 3 for Bryce. His shot is falling right now to end the season. He's a good player. He's gonna probably break out very soon. 17 points, 4 rebounds for Bryce Sensabaugh. Remember the name. Jaden Springer's in Utah for some reason. I don't know why, but he's there. 2 rebounds, 1 assist in 5 minutes of play. Johnny Juzang, 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. 11 points, 1 assist, 2 boards for Johnny. And Keyshawn George, 5 of 11 from the field, hit all of his free throws, 7 of them. 0 of 2 from behind the arc, 17 points, 8 assists, 3 rebounds, and only 1 turnover for Keyshawn George, which we always pay attention to with him. Not Keyshawn, excuse me, Keontae George. Keyshawn is over in Washington. This is Keontae. Yeah, known for turning the ball over, did not turn the ball over much in this one. So we give him kudos for that. So the Houston Rockets beat up on the Utah Jazz with these in Utah, as usual, softy schedule. And the softness continues into last night's basketball game against the Phoenix Suns, where Kevin Durant rolled his ankle in like the 3rd quarter or something like that, and they dropped 148 points on the lowly Phoenix Suns. Phoenix Suns have a very tough schedule, and they're a very bad team. It just is what it is. So let's get into the team stats and figure out how the heck that happened. 56 and 98 from the field for 57% for the Rockets. 42 of 87 from the field for 48% for Phoenix. Both teams got to the line a lot, man. 18 to 31. No, that's a 3. Excuse me, I'm looking at it the wrong way. 3-point shots. Okay, let's erase that. 18 to 31 from the 3, 58% for the Rockets. It's very good shooting for them last night. Hopefully it doesn't carry into our building. 10 to 32 for the Suns for 31%. Not so great shooting for Phoenix. Both teams did not get to the line overly, not like I thought. 18 to 25 for the Rockets, 72% there. 15 to 17 for the Suns, 88% there. The rebounding total, 45% to 39 plus 6 for the Rockets. The offensive glass, 13 for Houston, 10 for Phoenix. 37 assists for the Rockets, which is a lot for them. 25 for Phoenix. 14 steals for the Rockets, 8 for Phoenix. And 4 blocks for the Rockets, 5 for Phoenix. All right, 10 turnovers for the Rockets, 8 points conceded off of those. Once again, not bad there. And then the Suns with complete opposite. 19 turnovers for the Suns, 34 points conceded off of that. That's not good at all. Fast break points, 32 for the Rockets, 8 for the Suns. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane, too. 66 points in the paint for the Rockets, 58 points in the paint for the Suns. The Suns, they were up by 3 at one point in this game, and the Rockets had a 42-point lead at one point in this game, and they won 148 to 109. So you tell me what the math is on that. It's bad, whatever it is. Let's look at this box score. I know it ain't going to be pretty. Amen Thompson, 6 of 10 from the field. 10 points, 10 rebounds, 6 offensive boards for Amen, 9 assists, almost had a triple-double, 1 steal, plus 32. Amen Thompson is a monster, man. His all-star appearances will pile up very soon. Look out, he's going to do that. Dylan Brooks got kicked out of this basketball game, got into it with Kevin Durant, I think it was. He got into it with Kevin before he rolled his ankle and got himself thrown out of this game. 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from behind the arc, 8 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 rebound. Why does he always want to do this with great players? He does it with Bron, did it with Kevin. Stay in your lane, Dylan. Gee, man. Got yourself thrown out of a basketball game. You were up by 1 million when it happened. It just didn't make any sense at all. Alperen Sengun, 6 of 11 from the field. Okay, that's better shooting. 4 of 7 from the free throw line. 16 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 9 boards for Alpi on a plus 30. Fred VanVleet shot a little better. Okay, 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from behind the arc, 13 points, 2 steals, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. So the way this is going, he's probably going to shoot great against us. And it looks like he's on the upward trend after having a great game and then shooting terrible for 3 games. Now he picked it up in this one. Where does he go from here? We got to keep our eye open for Fred VanVleet to shoot well tonight. Jalen Green, of course, got to the line as usual. 9 of 17 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3. 11 of 13 from the free throw line. Keep him off the offensive glass and keep him off the free throw line. That should be a goal for the Lakers. We can get beat by other people. Do not let Jalen Green go off. Because if Jalen Green goes off, you lose. That's what history tells us. We always lose when he goes off. Don't let him go off. Let somebody else beat you, not him. Old man Green, Jeff Green, 2 of 2 from the 3, 6 points, 2 rebounds there. Jabari Smith, 10 points, 2 assists, 7 rebounds. 5 of 11 from the field, 1 from 3 for Jabari, plus 33. Led the team there. Cam Whitmore, 13 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind arc. Supremely underutilized. Cam Whitmore. Deshaun Tate, 1 or 2 from the field, 3 points, 2 steals, 5 assists, 2 boards for another supremely underutilized player. Probably should be somewhere else. Steven Adams, 2 or 2 from the field, 2 or 2 from the free throw line, 3 points. Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. 6 points. Yes, 6 points, 3 rebounds, plus 21. 2 offensive boards there. Jack Landau, 5 or 7 from the field, 1 or 2 from behind the arc, 11 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He's shooting well when they put him on the floor. So if he gets on the floor today, be aware of Jack Landau. Aaron Holiday, 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from behind the arc. Very good shooting night for Aaron. Plus 19, 11 points, 1 assist, 1 block, 2 rebounds. Be careful with him, too. Aaron Holiday is a dark horse role player for this Houston Rockets team that comes in and really runs it up when he plays well. He can be a massive problem. Who knows when his minutes come around? This game had a lot of garbage time, which is why they went so deep into their bench. They probably only want to go 7 deep on most games, as we're clearly seeing, but they have one of the most talented benches in the world. See Minnesota Timberwolves. So the Rockets have even more of that, and that's what it is. Terry did not play last night, which means he'll likely play tonight, but we'll see their injury report to see what's really going on. And Reed Sheppard got on the floor, 2 or 3 from the 3, 6 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds for the highly underutilized Reed Sheppard. Reed Sheppard's probably the 6th best player on this team. He probably is. But the way that they're structured, they don't play him. But I'm telling you, Reed Sheppard is light years better than the role he's in. Just like Cam Whitmore, just like Deshaun Tate, just like Jalen Green, Jabari Smith. Not Jalen Green. He's in the role he's supposed to be in. Half of this team, Terry Eason, all of these guys are in underutilized roles. They should be somewhere else. All of them. All of them. So that's just my point of view on that. And let's look at the lowly, tired Phoenix Suns, ever disappointing Phoenix Suns, and how bad they were. 23 minutes of play for Kevin Durant. Of course, he went down with the ankle. Get well soon, KD. 5-11 from the field, 1 or 3 from behind the arc for 11 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 7 boards for Kevin. Ryan Dunn, 1 or 3 from the 3, 0 or 2 from behind the arc, 2 points, 1 block, 2 rebounds there. Nick Richards, 3 or 6 from the field, 19 minutes of play, 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal for Nick Richards. Devin Booker, 12 of 17. Shot well. It wasn't his fault. 12 of 17 from the field, 1 or 4 from behind the arc, 28 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Free Devin Booker. Literally, that's where I'm at with it. He needs to get the hell off this team. It's just time. Get out of there, dude. 4 turnovers for Devin Booker on a great shooting night from the field. Colin Gillespie, 1 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 3 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Why is he even on the floor to do this? You let Colin Gillespie go 23 minutes and shoot this poorly? Why is he even on the floor, bro? Anyway, Royce O'Neal, 2 of 5 from the 3, 6 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds for Royce. They gave up they gave up 2 first-round picks for Royce or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that what they did? Cody Martin, 11 minutes of play, 2 or 3 from the field, 4 points, 1 steal, 2 rebounds for Cody Martin. Mason Plumlee, 3 or 3 from the 3, 9 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds for for Mason Plumlee. 2 offensive boards there. Bol Bol only getting 9 minutes of play. You got Colin Gillespie on the floor for 23 minutes, and Bol Bol can only get 9 minutes. Bol Bol, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3, 7 points, 1 assist. I mean, just like, anyway. Iguodala, 20 minutes of play, 1 or 2 from the field, 5 points, 2 blocks, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds for Iguodala. Monte Morris shot very well, 4 or 6 from the field, 2 or 2 from 3, in 10 minutes of play. He had 10 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. So he's healthy. That's what it is with Monte Morris. If he's healthy, he can help you. He's a 6 guy is what I call him. 6 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. I've been saying that for a couple of years now. But he hasn't been healthy in a couple of years. Well, he's healthy right now, stuck on the back of the Phoenix Suns bench. But next season, he probably should be picked up by a contender who has a a third string point guard role to give to somebody. He can provide you some depth when he's healthy. Trey Jones, or no, his brother. This is Tyus. I always get them two mixed up. Tyus Jones, 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 15 points for Tyus Jones. No, that ain't what that says. That is not what that says. 5 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebounds for Tyus Jones. Bad shooting night. Very bad shooting night there. 15 minutes play. That's what that was. Damian Lee, 8 minutes of play, 1 of 3 from the field, 6 points, 1 steal, 1 assist. As you can clearly see, they played literally everybody they had because it was garbage time. Grayson Allen, 18 minutes of play, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 7 points, 2 assists, 1 steal there, and even Vitaly Micic got in the game for 8 minutes and turned the ball over. That was about it. So yeah, the Phoenix Suns are awful. Um, I don't know what else to say. They're just an awful basketball team. They really are. They got great players, but they're a terrible team, and that's the end of the story. So soft is the schedule for the Rockets. That's what that was. It was a bunch of soft stuff. They won 4 out of 5 against people they were supposed to beat, and the only team that they lost to was a Denver Nuggets team without Jokic, which tells you that they've had struggles. But if you look at some of the teams they played before that, before the Heat game, they played the Magic, the Sixers, the Bulls, Dallas, this Phoenix team, the Magic, the Pelicans, the Pacers. That was the last time they had a real good game against the Pacers. And then before that, you could say OKC. They lost both of them games. The Kings before that, they lost that game. These are soft schedule. It's been a soft schedule all month for these guys. It's no wonder they've been on a winning streak. People need to understand it. Yes, the Rockets have been winning games, and they're red hot, and they're playing well. But for the most part, they've been playing against absolute garbage. And some of their key guys that shoot a lot are missing a lot. So they get a lot of offensive rebounds, and they count on those offensive rebounds. So based on the numbers, the Houston Rockets are not playing as good as their record would tell you as it pertains to the last 5 games. They're not. They're beating trash, and they're stumbling their way through it in some of these cases. Rebounding the ball, but bricking shots, bricking free throws. This team ain't playing that great, but what they do well is not turn the ball over very much. They get back and make sure you don't get out too much in transition. And so we got to kill them on the glass if at all possible. I mean, not kill them on the glass, but at least match their glass. They have the advantage with Steven Adams and Jabari and, of course, Alpi. And then the 2 springing, athletes in Green and Thompson and all these different dudes that are athletes. This is not a great matchup for the Lakers by any stretch of the imagination. You probably want to avoid them in the playoffs if you can in the first round. You don't want to see them to the second or third round if you don't have to. This is a team that you, in my opinion, probably can't beat 7 times. I'm just being honest. I don't see it because they have so many young athletes, and those 2 bigs make it so impossible. They just kill us on the glass every night. We don't really have an answer for Alpi, and you're hoping that guys miss shots. You're hoping that they don't go deep into their bench. You're hoping a guy like Terry Eason doesn't go off for a game, which he probably will. You're hoping a guy like Cam Whitmore doesn't go off in a game, which he probably will. Jeff Green's going to be hitting shots in the corner open, that type of thing. Amen Thompson's going to be killing you every night. It's not a good matchup for the Lakers. I don't like this game for the Lakers at all. I do find myself encouraged, though, by the fact this team has been lulled to sleep by a soft schedule and are running into a desperate Laker team that just beat a Memphis team that is in the playoffs as well. This is a big game for both teams, though. The Rockets do not want to give up that second seed. I think home court advantage is very important to the Rockets, probably more important with their young team than maybe some others. And I expect for them to come out and try to blitz the Lakers just like they blitzed the Phoenix Suns, but we are not the Phoenix Suns. Nor are we the Jazz, nor are we the Hawks, nor are we Miami or any of these teams, Philadelphia, that they've been beaten up on. So they're going to have to play at a higher level to beat us. And the last time they had to play at a level that high, they lost against Denver, as we clearly seen. So we just got to blitz them. We got to play well. We need our big 3 to dominate just like they did against the Memphis Grizzlies. And we're going to need our role players to hit shots. Obviously, Gabe Vincent was fantastic against the Grizzlies. We kind of need that to continue. Can't have an off night from our shot makers because they're going to be open. So these are things that need to be in our mind early. All right, the injury report says that the Houston Rockets are 100% healthy. Gotta love that. And the Lakers have Bron in the game time decision and Max Kleber out. So we're basically fully healthy if Bron plays. We're healthy. So both teams are healthy. It's going to be a big game. It's a playoff atmosphere. These 2 teams want, the second seed. The Lakers are further out from it. The Rockets are holding on to it very strong with that soft schedule, but it starts getting harder now. So, these 2 teams, it's very serious, man. It's very serious. All right, so the Rockets, they're going to be wearing their white uniforms tonight, I believe. Yes, they are on our home floor. I'm not a fan of that, but that's what it's going to be. We're going to wear our purple uniforms tonight. And that is the story there, man. 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Houston Rockets, Los Angeles Lakers. This team's in second place. We're in fourth place currently, tied up with the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't think Memphis has played since that game. We're going to see who all plays tonight. Try to determine if any of this stuff that happens tonight will hurt us in any way. if it goes the wrong way. Yes, the Grizzlies play the Celtics, so they'll likely lose that game. Thunder play the Bulls, they're going to win that, but nobody's fighting with the Thunder on anything. And Mavericks playing the Nets. The Mavericks might win that game. I think AD is back. We'll see. Clippers play the Magic. We need the Magic to win that game, keep the Clippers off of us, and that's pretty much all that's relevant to us, to be honest with you guys. Nothing else really relevant to us. So yeah, our game is the big game, TNT matchup. So you know, it's national televised game, however you say that, nationally televised. And yeah, we'll be ready for them, man. 49-26 Rockets, 45-29 Lakers. BDF 44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.